Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Tuesday vlog. Actually, quite cool start to the day because I'm getting a lift to work. That doesn't happen very often, but Beck has kindly offered me a lift because she has to take a different route to work because there's like a road diversion going on in town, which means she's going to be going like near the shop anyway, aren't you, honey?
I am.
So,
Yeah.
getting a lift to work. Right, here I am, being chauffeured to work. Yeah, she wasn't very happy, Beck, because I actually turned her radio off so that I could vlog. And I do apologise for the shaky nature of this, but this is just very novel for me, being driven to work, and I'm enjoying it. So yeah, I'll catch you guys when I'm at the shop. So I'm definitely feeling very special this morning with Rebecca giving me a lift to work. It's just nice because she's had a license for many years, but she had a good few years where she just didn't even drive a car, especially since moving up here. So we've been up here 4 years now, and it's only really this past year, 2020, that she's been driving regularly by herself, and now she obviously every day she's driving into Preston, and you know, bless, she's fantastic. So really it's just nice. So today, what is on the agenda for Tuesday? The agenda for Tuesday is to actually continue with the listing on the website and online, because I did not get as much listing done yesterday as I wanted to, mainly because of not interruptions, mainly because I was lucky enough to have customers, and I spent some time with them, etc. And obviously that takes away time from the work that he's doing in the back. I've only got a couple of things to ship for eBay, including a Sinclair ZX81 Spectrum. That's the first used thing I've sold in absolutely ages. It was a fail as well. It was a fail. I'm clearly rusty with my buying because I paid as much for it at the car boot as I've sold it on eBay, but obviously minus fees, etc. I paid £25 for it, I think, or £26 even. So I think I've actually taken a loss on it by selling it for 25. And then, you know, plus shipping, but after fees, etc., I'm losing money on it. But I'm just glad it's gone, because I soon realised after buying it, it was a bad buy. Someone had soldered the power supply into the actual computer. The power socket was broken on it, just not dealing with it. So it was sold for spares or repair, etc. So I'm glad to see the back of that and get some cash back. Right, guys, it's now 1:30. It's actually been a really good morning in terms of footfall, customers coming in and looking around, and sales, so people are actually buying as well, so I'm really happy about that. I've also just gone off the phone with Beck. It was nice chatting to her at lunchtime, and I'm about to have my lunch, which today is a 95p cheese and onion sandwich. I should have really made my own sandwich, but I've got a bunch of these reduced sandwiches. Sometimes when I pop into the supermarket, if there's like reductions, I can't help myself but to pick up a few, so then for the next few days I'm eating like reduced food. So I'm really like okay with that, to be honest. I've also placed an order, not for the normal kind of stock that I've been buying. I've actually placed an order for some posters, some wall art. So I'm going to actually have posters now that I'll be able to sell, hung above all the stock. And also I've picked up some smaller 3D lenticular posters, or at least I've placed an order anyway. Let's see if it gets put through or not. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to getting some of that kind of stuff into the shop. Yeah, so a good day so far. The only thing that's lacking is because I've been so busy on the shop floor, and I've actually had to do a lot of sweeping today because of the leaves coming in. I've been much busier on the shop floor than I'd anticipated, so I've not actually done anything in the way of listing. And then when I was placing the order, that took a lot of time as well, so I need to actually get down and do some listing this afternoon, so I'll do that after I've had my lunch. I just wanted to take this quick moment while I've got it to just say today is one of those days where my adrenaline levels are just spiking because of the kinds of interactions that I'm managing to have in store. It just makes me so happy to see people actually excited to see the shop, excited to see what we're selling. It's the kinds of interactions, like I was saying, that really make me buzz. The fact that people's reactions to the shop are just so positive. They're so thrilled to have something so different in their town. And today what's been amazing has been the opportunist sales that have happened. We've had someone, it must have been a workman working on, there's so many new builds and things happening here, who's looking for a pair of headphones. You're like, you don't have any headphones, do you? And yeah, and it's not something, I don't do audio equipment, but I did have something that came with earphones, and I was able to sell it to the gentleman. He was happy because he got a couple of cool little figures with it. And then on top of that, there's been a couple of others where someone's walked in and then just I've been showing them around and they've been really happy, and then I've shown them something quirky like the Living Dead doll pencil sharpener, the one where you sharpen the pencil in the doll's eye socket. I think I've shared it with you guys before, this little thing down here. And that's caught someone's attention and caught their imagination at that point, and they weren't intending on buying, they were just here to have a browse, and then they've gone and got something. And that's the kind of thing that just, they're not the most expensive sales I've had higher value sales than those today, but those little ones for some reason they just excite me because of what they mean, because I know those customers were also looking around at some of the more high-end stuff, and they're like, oh, that's something I want to get for my birthday, or that's something I want for Christmas. So I don't mind that this time that they've come in and just bought something on impulse. I would have been happy if they'd not bought anything at all, if they just enjoyed the shop and have it in their mind as something that they would visit again. And nothing is sweeter than when they say, we'll be sharing it about, and good luck with it, and just feels good. I don't know why I slap my chest when, to say feels good, in my heart, and my heart is obviously here. But yeah, that was a mistake, guys. Long day. I just wanted to add this in because I've had a couple of comments about wholesalers and where I find wholesalers, etc. And what I will say is things become very clear when either you build your own website or you get your own retail premises. The reason why I say that is because I've tried to find wholesalers from before that point and since that point. And there's definitely two types of wholesalers out there. There's going to be the wholesalers that anyone can get access to, and then there are wholesalers that will require you to either have your own functional website, or some which will require you to have a brick and mortar physical store, and they function very differently, and the range they carry will be different, and obviously the prices will be different. The chances are, if you can open a wholesale account without a store, a physical store, or without your own website, if you can open a wholesale account simply based on the fact that you sell on a third-party platform such as Amazon or such as eBay, the high likelihood is, the chances are, that you're probably not getting your products at the best price. And when you're buying wholesale, the buying price is so important because obviously you're talking about smaller margins, etc., right? So I've definitely noticed that since having even before the shop, just having a website, and I did put some effort into just getting a website up and running so it at least looked like I was serious about it, about my business, about what I was selling. So when I was approaching at that time radio control model, like wholesalers, etc., I started to get a little bit of success. Only with some, I was still locked out of the majority of them. However, now I will be able to get some cool radio control model accounts, which is something else I want to somehow shoehorn into this whole thing. But that's just an example. I've been on a little bit of a go slow this afternoon, and I think part of the reason is I spoke to Rebecca earlier at lunch, and I kind of really enjoyed getting my lift into work, and she offered to pick me up from the shop as well. And I thought, well, I know we close at 6, but I can stay here easily an extra hour and get some work done, and then she can pick me up and take me home. Because she'll be running home at around 7, so I thought, why not go for that? And so I'm gonna just get on and do some work. So I'll be shutting the shop at 6 o'clock as usual. It gets very quiet 5 o'clock onwards. I'm not sure what the time is right now, but I think it's close to 5 o'clock. It's about 10 minutes to 5. So It's about 10 minutes to 5, so by this time it's very much died down. I think like I get like a flurry of people coming in around the afternoon time, you know, just around school time, just before school time, but after that it does go very quiet and you're only going to get the odd straggler, the odd person popping in, or sometimes nobody at all. So I can now just concentrate and not be interrupted, and I can just get on and do a whole bunch of listing before Beck comes to pick me up. I've turned all the lights off, basically, apart from like the spotlights, because Beck should be here in about 10 minutes to pick me up, so I'm all ready to get going as soon as she turns up, so she's not waiting around. It's been an okay day, good amount of people coming in, more people coming aware of the shop. We've had a few sales, mustn't grumble, all is well. I wish I'd gotten more work done in terms of my eBay listings, and I'm slipping a little bit because I ended up listing 3 items that I found we had already listed, so it's a waste of effort, and I ended up having to obviously delete those listings, so I'm a bit PO'd at myself about that, but that's to be expected because obviously I'm feeling a little bit tired, but I just have to keep going. I can't wait until Beck comes to pick me up. She's going to give me a lift home, and I'll catch up with you guys later. So guys, I'm going to actually end the vlog now. You can see Beck is very cosy, chilling on the sofa.
I got a headache.
She's got a headache, bless her.
I'm just trying to chill.
Wait, by watching NCIS, what is this?
I'm not really watching.
Well, they're not watching, okay. So Beck's just chilling, got a headache, bless her. I'm absolutely shattered now, but we walked him, so he's happy. I'm just gonna end the vlog with this clip. Thank you everybody for watching. Thanks everyone for the comments. I can still see you in the corner there. Yeah. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye bye.